What's up, my dudes? TLD KTM team is going to make the full switch to gas as their 250/450 factory team in 2021. So, yeah. All right. So the whole entire, not just TLD switching to gas, but the whole entire TLD KTM team is going over to gas. So you're not just going to have TLD on gas and then a different, it's the whole team going over, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, you're not going to have like that same old Troy Lee Designs KTM team, but just with a different, sponsor to it. It seems I'm reading this on motocrossactionmag.com. It straight up says TLD team making the switch to gas in 2021. So this is pretty interesting here because then you start thinking about, Dungey, right, coming back, potentially having a spot open on this team, which would be a very similar bike to what he was riding on before, which would be like stars aligning for Dungey, right? If he could get on this gas team, I actually have some real hope. I think he could actually do something with that. Whereas if he just hops on like a Honda team, it's going to be a lot harder for Dungey to get back to that level he was at, 3 years ago. But I really think if he can get on this gas team, red KTM team, right, then he would be able to do that. And the TLD, already being on the KTM, then going over to gas, I'm sure they're going to bring a lot of their same settings and, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure that would make a pretty big difference in all that. So Roger DeCoster confirmed that Justin Barcia has signed with gas TLD team for 2021. That's what Motocross Action Mag says. Okay. So I know, Justin Barcia came out with that Instagram post, that, Forrest Gump, Instagram post, run Forrest, go Forrest, run Forrest, right? But I don't see why Roger DeCoster would have just straight up lied to Motocross Action Mag about Justin Barcia signing, with the gas team. So I don't think Justin Barcia, when he got on there and said some of the rumors weren't true and things like that, I think a lot of people took his post as saying that because Barcia said, I've been working closely with Star Yamaha and things like that. I think a lot of people took that like, oh, well, Barcia's just not going to gas at all in 2021. And oh my God, it was just a big, fake false thing. But he never said he wasn't going to gas in that post. Did you realize that? He never ever said, hey guys, I'm not going to gas in 2021. I'm going to stay on the Yamaha. He never actually came out and said that. In combination with Motocross Action Mag confirming with Roger DeCoster that Justin Barcia has signed with gas for 2021. So either Motocross Action Mag is just completely lying about the whole Roger DeCoster, confirmation. I don't see how that would have happened, or it's like, I don't know. Or it's like Justin Barcia has changed his mind somehow after he signed. I have no idea. That's getting like way deep into that rumor mill, but apparently they still say that Barcia has signed with the gas TLD team for 2021. So it says during the gas 2021 model presentation, where the 19 new models were released, the CEO of gas brought on Troy Lee. They announced that the TLD SXMX team will be making the switch from KTM to gas for the 2021 racing year. For the TLD team, it's a good match as they are already familiar with the KTM platform, which is the Husky and now gas platform as well. Now we have 3 bikes under the same fucking thing. Now we got basically 3 of pretty much roundabout the same kind of bikes. This is insane. I never thought in a trillion years we would have 3 bikes basically in the same, that is just crazy to me. But it says, however, the big difference will be the signing of a 450 effort, okay? does this mean that Justin will ditch the Alpine Stars gear and wear TLD next year since it'll be on a TLD team? So they're saying Barcia is going to this TLD gas team 450 effort. And I don't know any other 450 rider that's going to be on this team. So you would think, Dungey possibilities in that area. I mean, for sure. So I don't know. I mean, I get a lot of these news posts on these different, motocross websites. They're trying to get you to click on it. They're trying to make something, they're trying to get you all hyped up about shit. But from what they say with if they didn't have the confirmation from Roger DeCoster, I wouldn't have, straight up believed any of this stuff. But the fact that they've been saying that all along, I mean, it really does lead you to believe that all this is going to be happening this way, with Barcia going to this Troy Lee's Design gas team on the 450, even though Troy Lee Designs didn't really have a 450 thing program going before. They were just 250, if I'm not mistaken. So either way, this is basically just like Troy Lee changing colors on the bikes. I mean, let's just keep it real right now, right? They're trying to kind of push this whole gas thing. I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems kind of funny. It seems like, well, you already have KTMs and Husqvarnas, so why the hell would you need another, basically same kind of bike going on? Starts to get to that point where you get just too many of the same kind of thing, That's just my own personal opinion. But, I mean, even like the pictures of the gas, like it looks like a KTM front fender and then a Honda back fender or some shit. Looks like you perfectly mixed a Honda with a KTM. Like, it's really weird looking, but, yeah, so now you're going to be, and that's weird in itself, having two different main manufacturers racing in Supercross and Motocross that both have the same color bikes. That is bizarre to me, and you guys remember the Beta bike, brand, right, which was orange like a KTM, but so, like, anytime someone was riding that, it kind of just looked, you thought they were riding a KTM. So, with this gas, it almost seems like anytime you see somebody riding one of these bikes, you're just going to think they're riding a Honda. So, that is kind of bizarre. I didn't even know they could do that. I didn't even know you could have another main manufacturer have basically the same color as, a mecha company like Honda. I'm kind of surprised they're even able to actually do that. But either way, so we'll see how all this pans out. Certainly interesting. So it looks like it's going to have the same suspension, WP, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it looks like it's going to have a lot of the same KTM, parts and stuff on it. So, yeah, not only are you going to be getting Troy Lee going to gas, but now apparently you got Troy Lee doing the 450 deal with Barcia. And then, typically they have two people on a 450 team, so it would not shock me at all if we hear that, Barcia and Dungey is going to be on the 450 team for this, because KTM's already piled up with dudes. Honda's pretty much piled up with dudes, right? Because you got Sexton coming up. Yamaha's piled up with dudes, because you've got... Plessinger's still there. You've got Ferrandis. You've got all these other guys. Suzuki is like non-existent now, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, pretty much Kawasaki obviously filled up. Tomac, Cianciarulo, Husqvarna obviously filled up. Osborne and Anderson, right? Still big hosses. So that's about one of the only places I could kind of see Dungey fitting in, to be honest, right now. So we'll see how all that goes. But either way, definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think about all this, and I will take a look at it. And let me know if you guys enjoy these kind of motocross news videos. I like to kind of change up the content a little bit. It's fun for me to come in here and do this. And it seems to do pretty well on YouTube, so that's always a plus. So yeah, man. Appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Don't forget to go follow me up on Instagram at Spencer Turley, no spaces and no capital letters. I'll see you boys on that next video.